Ciao, I'm Mario, a Swiss car guy on YouTube, and this is just a quick video because this is the third time in about 4 days that the Lexus has to go onto the lift. And it's not because the car is very broken, but I did put the summer tires on, the summer wheels on Saturday, and then yesterday on Monday, while driving home from work, I got a lot of TPMS warnings, like visit the dealership and blah, 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 blah. So I figured maybe a tire pressure sensor had gone out. And when I came home, I used my TPMS scanner, I think this is an Autel MaxiTPMS TS501, to see which one it was. And it was both rear sensors that were dead, both at the same time. So then I had to put the car up, take the wheel off, both wheels off, and then take the tires off onto my corgi machine. So I just wanted to push the tire down so I could get to the little sensor. And of course, the first sensor I just dropped into the wheel, so I had to get the tire completely off. Then I had to rebalance the wheel once I replaced the sensor. But the second wheel worked well, so I just pushed the tire down, replaced the sensor, then reprogrammed them, and then, it worked, it was all okay. Until this morning, which is the next day, while driving to work, what did I get? TPMS error, and yes, another sensor has failed, and I think it is the front left that has failed this time. So I have to, again, put the car up, replace that one sensor and hope that the last one doesn't fail, because I have only one sensor left. So now I have to do the whole procedure again, go put the car on the lift, take down the tire, replace the sensor, put the car back on, program the new sensor, and then that's it, hopefully for a time being. But this is the plight of TPMS sensors. Honestly, no car I've ever had a TPMS sensor was any good. It never told me that the tire was failing before I hadn't noticed myself. So they're just a pain. And in this car, it's particularly annoying that when the TPMS system doesn't work or when a failure occurs, you have a giant yellow warning triangle in the dash, and if you drive at night, it's kind of blinding. So I have to address it, and I hope it's the last one there is. But let me be sure that it is the right wheel, because I wouldn't want to be changing the sensor on the wrong wheel, especially since I only have one spare sensor. So let me quickly check. I think it's the front right, but I'm not sure. I mean front left by front right. Yeah, I can't read it. This sensor is gone. Yeah, doesn't work. Now you might wonder, how is it that these tire pressure monitoring sensors are failing? Well, the thing is, they're old. Because I think about 2 years now, 2 years ago, I bought new summer tires. And I didn't replace the sensors because they were still good, and now they are not good anymore. So these are Chinese sensors, I believe, the very cheapest that I can find, because these are good enough, and I think they last about 6 to maximum 7 years. Better sensors might last longer, but basically with these cheap sensors, they are like $10 a wheel. Just every time you buy new tires, buy new sensors, because the cost is almost negligible. So I will get one of the last spare sensors I have, put the car on the lift, and then remove the wheels and do the whole procedure, which I will probably not narrate very much. So just enjoy the hopefully short video. So while the air is draining out of the tire, I'll prepare the new sensor. because it comes in 2 pieces to save on cardboard, I guess. But it gets assembled, it only goes one way, boop, and then it gets screwed in from the bottom. Four Newton meters. Yeah, that feels about right. Good. New sensor is basically ready. I'll still take out the cap and the upper body. It also has an O-ring. Yep, almost lost the little washer. So, the sensor up here. Don't need this anymore actually, but okay. So now we just push down the bead, we just push down the tire so I can access this. This should be enough. Then I will quickly undo the valve from the top. It's not very tightly screwed on, and I will hold the sensor from underneath so it doesn't fall into the wheel like it did before, because I don't want to have to rebalance this one. Good. Come on. Come on. Come on out. Man. Good. Bit more space. This one's out. The old one. Let's get rid of it. Like, I don't know where. The new one, it goes in from the bottom where the other one came out. So, in through the hole. That could be a bit difficult. Yep, it's through here. Okay. Let's put the washer and the screw on top. Is it nicely seated? Wouldn't want it to fall in, obviously. Let's screw this down. And with the ratchet a bit more. That's enough. Good. That's nice and tight. Then I can raise this one again. And then we fill it back up with air, hoping that it will fill and pop the bead. This will pop at some point. Just want one pop, I don't need more, because the lower bead has not been broken. Good, bead is broken. How are we? I need more pressure. I want to get to 2.5 bar, and I'm not there. Yeah, this is good. Let's put the cap on. This is done. Let's release it. And let's take it back down. Something is missing. But now I have to teach it the new code. Well, basically I have to clone the code that was previously onto this wheel into this new sensor, so I don't have to do relearning or any weird shit. And for this, I use the TPMS programmer. And I also made a photo of the last time I had all the sensor IDs. So I should be able to find out which one it is. Because these are all the IDs that I had. And now see which one is missing. Yep, 204 is missing. So I have to program this sensor with this ID. And in the MaxiTPMS tester, there is a manual mode. Usually you can just clone a sensor, you can copy an ID, but in this case, since the original sensor is dead, I will have to enter it manually. So I go into MX sensor. I'll do front right, even if it's the wrong one, but it doesn't matter. And I'll do manual create. This thing could also do copy by OBD, so you could connect it to the car's OBD port and then read out the ID and then apply to the sensor, but I'll just do it manually because it's much faster. So I have to enter it manually, which is 204. And it's starting the program. Go. And it's programming, it's testing it. It's saying 2.65 bar. It's a bit too high, but okay. And it's okay, voltage is okay. This is programmed, good. Let's read it one more time, just to be on the safe side. Tip top. Red immediately, looks okay. All the sensors have a green tick now, so it's all good. I can turn this one off. I can put my phone away, and I can get the car down now. Okay, let's get it up first. Let's release the safety catches. So the job is done. It didn't take me too long because now I'm quite skilled in doing that because I've been doing it so often. Now I just hope the last sensor is not going to fail, because otherwise I have to wait until I get new sensors from China, because I refuse to spend more on sensors I can buy here, especially if they are basically the same Chinese sensors. But yeah, Chinese TPMS sensors have worked great for me. Just replace them with every change of tires. If that is, if you buy new tires, not if you just swap winter and summer tires onto the same wheels. That makes no sense. But just replace them in time. It saves you a lot of labor. Or in a different case, if I didn't have my workshop, if I didn't have my tire machine, I probably would have had to bring the car to a tire shop or to a workshop to get the job done. And here in Switzerland, it probably would have cost me at least $100 per wheel, not including the sensor, just in labor. Because garages are just expensive. They have like 180, 200 francs labor rates an hour. But basically, this is all there is. This is all this is. Just a very short video of me ranting about TPMS and that it's never been useful for me and that it's just a chore and you have to keep up and you have to keep up with the right IDs and don't mix them up or the car gets tripped up. It's not a great system in my opinion, and without a little diagnostic reader like the one I have, you're basically not able to diagnose anything about it. So if you work on cars by now, on more modern cars, you most likely will have such a TPMS thing, and I think it's worth the money. But this is actually all I have. I think a longer video is going to come out soonish. I've already recorded it, but it will take longer to edit. In the meantime, there's this video here about me doing some work on my cars, because I figured if I have a workshop, why not work on cars? And these cars need a bit of work. The Lexus needs a service, so I will have to do the service, maybe one of the next weekends. The Firebird needs a service because I think I've owned that car for 3 years and it never was serviced, so I don't know when it was last serviced. I should service it. It's a bit too tempting with these old American cars saying, they're robust, they just need a bit of oil from time to time and then they will run forever. No. The car needs a full service with spark plugs and everything, and I will do that. And I will also do the spark plugs on the Lexus because I last did them, I think, at 180,000 kilometers, and now the car has 280,000 kilometers. So Lexus actually prescribes to change the spark plugs every 200,000 kilometers, but they do have the nasty habit of really badly seizing. So I figured I'd just change them at 100,000 kilometers, and because they are not that expensive, even though those are the platinum iridium spark plugs, a set of 8 spark plugs cost like 160 bucks, and I'd rather spend 160 bucks every 100,000 kilometers than don't know what I have to spend or how many curses I have to give to get them out at 200,000 kilometers. So this car is going to get some love, hopefully soon, and the other cars as well. So car content is coming your way. In the meantime, follow me on Instagram at SwissCarGuyMario, where I occasionally post videos and pictures occasionally. So if you want to see more, Instagram. Otherwise, subscribe to this channel if you want to see stuff about these cars, about me, my house, the workshop, everything. And this is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.